It's hello from Christie Gillies Park, home of the Civil Service Strollers, and they're playing a pre-season friendly against newly promoted to League One side, Stenhousemuir. And this gives me an opportunity to say, if you like what I do, please subscribe to my channel, please like, comments are welcome. Hey Gary, a pre-season friendly gives you an opportunity to play some new players.
Yeah, we've managed to sign 2 new players for last season, so we'll get them on the pitch, and we've got a couple of trialists with us as well, so we'll get a little bit of a look at them. I think it's just important that we get back playing. It seems to have been, I think our last game was the 4th of May or the 3rd or 4th of May, so it feels like a little while that we've been away. Players have worked hard in the pre-season, and we now have 3 pre-season games, all against Lowland League clubs. I think you get a really good test against the Lowland League clubs. We've got Civil today, Linlithgow on Tuesday, Cowdenbeath next Saturday. So we've got 3 friendlies now in the space of a week to try and get match minutes into their legs, and then that'll take us forward to a full week's training before the game against Buckie in the League Cup.
And of course last season you were only 1 tier difference. Well done for getting promotion, by the way. So you'll be wanting to obviously do well in that league.
Yeah, listen, I think there's a freshness about it going into League One, playing against a lot of clubs teams that we've not played against for a while. The challenge of playing against some full-time clubs is also appealing. So yeah, I think there's a freshness, there's an energy about the club, and we want to just try and keep the momentum going. But we know it's got to be difficult. You're stepping up a level, and as I say, in some of the games you'll be playing against the full-time clubs. And there's also a lot of travelling for us this year. You know, I think out of 9 away games, 6 or 7 are real long distances in buses. So you've got to factor that in. Well, you know, you've got Cove, Inverness, Montrose, Arbroath, Annan, Queen of the South. So there's 6 straight away. I suppose the only local ones you could say we've got is Kelty and Alloa. Even Dumbarton for the boys based in the east, that's still a little bit of travel. So that's something else we need to contend with as well. But listen, we're looking forward to getting going. We've worked hard, we deserve the chance to play in League One based on what we've done last season, and we're looking forward to it.
Thanks Gary, brilliant.
Cheers.
Oh well, there's full time. There's no scoring there. Plenty of chances by both teams. Well, for the post-match interview, I teamed up with fellow YouTuber Mark Falloon, because Gary had already spoken to his own media team and he didn't want to do another 2, so we just joined up. My voice was failing, so I asked Mark to ask the questions.
Manager here full time, Gary Naysmith. Gary, your thoughts on the game, please?
Listen, typical pre-season game. I'm quite happy how we started in the first 25-30 minutes. Thought we were on the front foot, pressed the game really well. And then we picked up a little bit of an injury with Kai, so we just had to take him off and try and look after him.
Just as a precaution?
Yeah, we'll see how he is in the next 24-48 hours. And then, the second half, we probably dipped off it a little bit in terms of what we'd want, but the players have had a really hard week in training, the distances that they've covered.
Yep. And
we probably had to play, just for a variety of reasons, we probably had to play more players than I would have liked for the 90 minutes. So when you've had the week that they've had, and then 5 players are having to play the 90 minutes, I can understand why we sort of dipped off it in terms of our energy.
Yeah. I
would say an open play in the second half. Civil probably had the best 2 chances. I think the lad should score a header, and I think Gregor makes a great tackle.
He does.
But then we got a chance to win the game in the last minute with a penalty, and we missed that. So it would have been nice to have got the victory. Do I think we deserved to win the game? No, I think a draw was probably a fair result. But in the main, a typical pre-season game.
At least it was 90 minutes in the bank for most of the players, so.
Yeah, minutes into the legs. Happy that we introduced our 2 new signings into the back 4 and managed to get a clean sheet. Kelsey played at right back for the 90 minutes, and Kyle Banner played on the left side of the defence, central defence. I think he got maybe 65-70 minutes.
Yeah.
So pleasing to bring them in and let them see how we want to work, because last season obviously our clean sheets, our defensive record was fundamental in our success. So when you're bringing in players that are going to be playing in those positions, or challenging the current players in the positions, it's important that they pick up that very quickly. And I was quite happy with how both the new signings played today, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, they played really well. That's great, Gary. Cheers again.
No worries, thanks a lot.
Thanks.